Hey folks, so I promised in my last video that I would try a full piece with spray paint, and I have delivered. I give you, here's Johnny. So it's Jack Nicholson and it's from The Shining. I think he's called Jack, someone in that as well. But yeah, full paint job with spray paint only. It's a big piece, as you can see. I've got my trusty pointer here. Trusty pointer. And I'll basically talk you through it. I had initially drawn like a doodle grid all over the wall, and I knew I was only using this bit, so the first thing which I would change is wouldn't do as big a doodle grid. A doodle grid is basically something you can reference, so lines and stuff you can reference, and then put an image to it. And then off the image, I can see where the line should be, etc. So I had my initial doodle grid drawn, then I drew all like lines just to set out details for the piece. With this one, obviously the key features were the eyes and the mouth, and getting the nose in the right place. And then the division mark of this would be where the actual door he smashes through is. I laid down then by literally just building up the colors. I used 5 colors in total. The key color is obviously the black and the white, but then it's just shades of grey, to be honest with you. They are all Montana paints, MTN paints, 94. What I also discovered, this is the one thing I discovered, and it's key. Do not use high pressure paints. I had bought this one here. It's a big black paint, and it's a high pressure tin. So when I was trying to get fine detail with it, I was spraying it through a smaller nozzle with a high pressure tin, and it just wasn't coming out right. You can see that on the piece. Try to get really fine detail, get around the eyes and stuff, but with the black was just too strong. It was just too high velocity out of the tin. So it wasn't coming out as good. In the future, when I do these pieces again, because I will do these pieces again because they are bloody amazing, I will get low pressure black tin. Other than that, yeah, it's just loads of shades of grey. As I said, it's the 94 range of the MTN, so it's just all the different shades of grey as low as I can get, and I just built up the colour. I want to say it's as easy as that. Obviously, there needs to be some effort involved, but I literally had my iPad, used my iPad, and then just used it as a reference image. When I laid down my basic shape, which looked hilarious initially, just built up the colour. So with anything on a face, you're gonna have like your low lights and your highlights, and you around the chin, around here, it was going to be like real dark going into this, and you around the nose, it was going to be dark with his moustache as well. Around his mouth was quite dark, then just built up the light in his nose and his forehead and stuff. So as I said, if I could get even like a low pressure black or a finer nozzle, I think the one at the minute I'm using is the finest I can get. The one I'm using is a super skinny nozzle. Let's see if I can take this off. So a super skinny nozzle, if you can see that. It worked well, which was great. I'll definitely use them again. Although I would like some form of like marker which I could use. So after this, like to finish this piece, I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to leave it as it is because I don't want to keep doing the same thing over and over. I like to move on from a project when I do it. But with this, I would like to get like a fine liner sort of pen, like a marker, a black marker, and just literally go over that with the fine detail, which would really set a light. But as it is at the minute, it's pretty cool. It's one of those pieces as well that looks really great from a distance. Then when you go close up, you see the amount of like different color changes and stuff. But yeah, totally stoked, totally happy. Let me know what you think. I'm going to do more graffiti style stuff because it's, to be honest, it's the most fun art I've ever done. Really got a kick out of that. If you like Johnny, then please hit that subscribe button, hit the like, and drop me a comment, and let me know who else you want me to draw, because I've got another wall the same size as that, this side of my studio, and I'll paint it as well. So yes, oh, so good.